Hey guys, welcome back to AFK Journey. So they have just released a video going through a bunch of stuff in the new season, which we're going to go through the whole 15-minute video in this one. But before we do, they did introduce 3 codes in there. So I'm going to put the 3 codes at the top of the description and the pinned comment, so you guys can go ahead and get your free goodies. They're not crazy, 100 gems each, but hey, it's a bit of extra stuff. But they go through the new characters, as you can see on screen, their abilities and stuff like that. We don't have multipliers yet, but basic kits, which actually both look good. The new game modes, the new power systems. It's actually a really well presented video, so we'll go through the whole thing. Anyway, let's get into it.
The journey of Merlin and companions continues. They came a long way and finally discovered a new continent seldom stepped upon by outsiders.
So I think there's a bit of flavor text in this stuff. But then we do get into the characters and stuff, which is sick.
Ashen Waste is a barren wasteland where not a single blade of grass grows. Resources are scarce, the climate is harsh, and deadly threats lurk everywhere. These desolate sands were once a flourishing civilization, now lost to centuries of fighting.
Dude, the punch-on's awesome.
Here, Merlin encounters some new characters from Mahler, Elsa and Saurin.
Okay, that's cheesy
Together, they
grin.
face the trials of the War Song Festival and risk their lives to investigate the sinister plots of the Adamant Syndicate.
Is that Odie's brother?
But Merlin's return to Hesperia is still a mystery. Can he find new clues on this new continent?
Sweet, let's get into it.
Hello! Your most familiar Dolly from Noble Tavern is here.
I do like when
Hear
Dolly
me
does
out.
it.
The brand new season, Song of Strife, is about to unfold. I've heard quite a bit of news at the tavern, and I'd love to share it with you all today. Drinks and snacks are getting prepared, and they'll be served on your table in just a while. Before that, let me share the news I've gathered. Magister Merlin is arriving at a whole new continent, Ashen Wastes, meeting new companions Elsa and Saurin.
I swear they said no grass. I saw grass.
They'll go through the unprecedented trial of the War Song Festival to prove their might. Ashen Wastes is the most expansive desert I've ever heard of. The sun sears everything, yet unyielding life continues to thrive here, forming tribes, creating connections, thriving with
Dude,
a
that reminds me
variety of
so
interesting
much.
cultures.
What is it? Is it the Barrens?
The War Song Festival takes
Or the
place
Wastelands?
every 10
Dude, I can't
years
remember.
at the Sunseek Arena. Participants coming from different tribes. Everyone undergoes multiple trials, all striving for victory. In the legend of Dusklord, the champion of the War Song Festival is known as Ultimate Honor, the ultimate glory a tribe could win.
When you know my headset
Most
starts
importantly,
dying.
Who's joining and changing Magister Merlin's journey are Elsa and Saurin. Allow me, Dolly, to introduce to everyone these 2 younglings from Uru clan. Let's start with Elsa, the enthusiastic girl.
Sweet.
Elsa is an orphan, but she never blames others for what she went through. She's cheerful and helpful, a rock-type mage with a strong sense of justice. Elsa's skill, Stone Barrier, summons the power of the earth to damage and stun her target for a set period of time.
Yup.
Beyond that, a multi-tile rock pillar will form behind the target, which can block enemy attacks. Enemies originally located at
I
the
don't know
tile
what
of
is
the rock
blocking,
pillar will be
because
knocked back.
the back Odie's shooting
Multiple
through it.
pillars can exist at the same time, but in limited numbers and can be destroyed. In such a hazardous environment, it's not always the best to strike first.
Okay.
Sometimes it's smarter to stay alive and retreat. And Elsa understands just that. When she releases her ultimate skill, Twirling Rocks, Elsa will move to the target location and cause damage to enemies within range. Then, she will enter the combat stance, during which Elsa will have 2 new abilities.
I love stance abilities.
First, she curls up into a ball, quickly strikes the target to cause stun, and then bounces back to her original position. Once she acquires her exclusive skill, Dawn of Terra, the more she rolls in the combat stance state, the stronger the subsequent impact and the more she avoids damage. Secondly, when Elsa herself receives a high amount of damage within a range, she curls up again and hides far away. Each curl up will consume energy, but when she recovers,
I'm
she
curious
will
on the
gain
cooldown of
extra
that.
shields.
Dude,
Elsa's
that's a
other
pretty good skill.
Repel Sweep can perfectly complement these two control type skills. She senses the vibration of the earth, finding all enemies that have been controlled recently. She'll then create falling rocks above their heads to cause damage. This makes her a control-type mage who can create terrains.
Dude, that's pretty cool. I'll probably do a deep dive video going through the skills on both these characters because I've made one on Elsa already, but like that's even more. I'm curious because they say it blocks attacks, but it wasn't blocking them. But I do like the rest of her kit. It sounds pretty synergistic with control teams. The fact that she's just going to rain rocks down as people get controlled, I think it's pretty cool. Barricades, stuns, teleports, avoid damage, shields,
Saurin
sick.
grew up alongside Elsa and is always there to protect her when needed. Even though Saurin appears cold, he's exceptionally kind to his own people. He aspires to become the strongest, to protect. Saurin's skill, Repel Sweep, gives him the ability to seize opportunities and locate enemies close to his allies or which are being obstructed by terrain. He then deals damage to them with an enhanced basic attack that also knocks back. If the target hits any characters, terrain, or stage borders during knockback, it will receive extra damage and a stun.
This synergy with Elsa.
And Elsa could create terrains. Don't they complement each other perfectly?
Oh, dude.
Besides Repel Sweep, Saurin's ultimate skill, Whirlwind Swing, also has a similar effect. He selects a tile on the map, leaps and quickly smashes down, causing damage and a knockback to enemies within range. Similarly, if the target hits any characters, terrain, or stage borders during knockback, extra damage and a stun will apply. Saurin is very well prepared, practicing for years for the day to protect Uru Clan. He never doubted moving forward on the path of becoming an undefeated
So another
warrior,
control-based unit.
because his other two skills provide
Control-based
him with
damage.
additional effects.
Wait.
Saurin receives
Oh, they're gonna
a
go through
single
it.
attack damage that exceeds 10% of his maximum health, his skill Deflecting Swing will reduce damage from this attack by 70%. It will also trigger Repel Sweep once. This trigger does not affect the cooldown time of Repel Sweep itself. Finally, his exclusive skill is Dusk Rejuvenation. When his health falls below 50%, the skill activates a mysterious power that strengthens Dusk's blessing, increasing his speed and lasting for a set period of time. Well,
Okay, I'm
no
curious to
one
see
would have
how
thought
often he
that
can proc the
young-looking
damage
Saurin
mitigation.
would have such great power. Let's hope that in this journey, Elsa and Saurin can realize their dreams. They've been preparing for this for years.
Like I said, I'll go deeper into that in a bit. All right, and we got some redemption codes. Okay, I'll put these in as well.
In the new Song of Strife season, Magister Merlin, along with Elsa and Saurin, will challenge the trials to obtain ultimate honor. This is the highest honor of the Warsong Festival. Throughout the journey, they will encounter interesting treasures and new monsters across Hesperia. This new game mode is called Bestial Brawl. In this newly discovered land, there exists Iron Jaws, an intriguing monster that resides
You
in
bait them to
specific
break stuff.
territory and guards it without mercy. Bestial Brawl is one of the main new puzzle mechanics of the new season. When Magister Merlin enters the territory of Iron Jaws, they launch an attack. These monsters don't attack with the regular 5v5 combat forms. Instead, they push away the intruder until they're expelled from the territory. To obtain the treasures,
Okay, and you can see
Magister
there,
Merlin
there was a
needs to
little
find
symbol
ways to
on the
evade
experience, so
Iron
that's
Jaws.
obviously going to be
It could
your
even
season
be
experience.
advised to crush obstacles for hidden treasures. However, as the saying goes, the most dangerous place is the safest. And the safest place is the best hideout for shiny treasures. Let's look at the brand new Treasure Quest gameplay. All you need to do is have a chat with treasure hamsters across the wilds and in some towns and start treasure hunting.
Okay, so this is the new
For
puzzle.
that, you'll need this new item, Loot Detector. By placing loot detectors at various places, you can discover the general direction of hidden treasures. However, the range and distance that loot detectors can reveal is limited, and only a fixed number of detectors can exist in the area. So make good use of them.
Okay, hero essence is gold in this one.
And treasure quest, the new season also introduces a special mechanic, Raging Duel. Here, both parties have a value called Raid. By triggering specific conditions, they can accumulate rage, which, when full, provides the entire team with a large amount of buffs until the battle ends.
Bit of bloodlust. I'm sensing a lot of WoW inspiration in this patch.
In some levels, but not all battles. So pay extra attention when they're triggered. This new journey is so rich in experiences. But I've heard of more than just these. With the arrival of the new season, heroes will be able to become stronger in new ways to meet new challenges. I would like to introduce to you the all-new Magic Charms. Magic Charms are seasonal, so let's say if they're obtained in the Song of Strife season, they'll be effective for and only for this season. Each hero can equip 3 charms, each of which can provide extra bonus stats. Each charm can be identified as one of these 5 qualities: rare, elite, epic, legendary, or mythic.
That's sweet.
Wow, look at these charms. They shine through your soul, don't they? Moreover,
Yes, indeed, Dolly.
if you collect the same or higher quality charms, you can activate the hero's seasonal prowess. The seasonal prowess brought by higher quality charms is also stronger.
Wait. Let me go back a bit.
The seasonal prowess brought by higher quality charms.
Legendary self effects current receives 100 energy for each assist or kill of any enemy hero, increasing damage dealt by 15%, stacks up to 3 times, gains a shield that absorbs 200% of damage for 10 seconds after the first assist or kill. Okay, so that's the set effect. We also have extra skills on characters, which are a separate thing, so that's another thing on top of that.
Is also stronger. Getting charms is very simple. You just steal them, like none other than Vala. Just kidding! Where can Magister Merlin find charms? Through the brand new seasonal battle mode, Dura's Trial. Tales have it that Goddess Dura has a deep history with Asperia. Yet, I haven't found more information about this lost past. If you know anything, please tell me. Oh, back to this new seasonal mode. Dura's Trial is an all-new PvE mode where you'll find quite a few charm resources. Each
nice,
tower
and
has
summons.
its own progress, and you'll get random rewards each time you pass a floor.
Okay, so instead of faction tower,
includes charms for all heroes.
we got class towers.
Clearing all floors will also provide additional rewards. Charms obtained in Dura's Trial provide heroes seasonal prowess, a progression that is easy to manage on a seasonal basis.
Okay, another code. I'll put all these at the start of the video anyway. That's interesting. Wait,
Speaking of
I just want to quickly bounce through this because it has the different rate up for them. Oh, maybe it's rate up for those. So they're different towers. You can, but by combat, we saw we had like Saurin, we had Reese, so you don't use the one class in there, but it just gives you better stuff. I guess the gems that you can equip to those classes is the way I understand it. We'll have to wait and see.
Speaking of new seasons, the timing of Magister Merlin's departure varies in Asperia. In order to make each journey full of fun, each new season will provide a new experience. One of them is the newly added seasonal skill system this season.
Okay, sick. This is what I want to see.
Seasonal skill is new content for every new season. In the long run, each new season will bring along new seasonal skill and a different level up experience. When the hero's season level reaches 51, seasonal skill will be unlocked, and its level will gradually increase with the season level. At the end of the season, all season levels will be cleared and converted into essence, used for upgrading Resonance Synergy. To welcome Magister Merlin, who arrives in Asperia at different timings, certain seasonal progressions will be refreshed.
Okay, this is what I want to know.
In addition, a brand new event, Supreme Arena.
Wait, I want to just go back to this. Wait, are these? Let me go back. Is this seasonal Dream Realm? Like, is this all seasonal? Because this is what I want to know. Do we get seasonal variants of this, and then we still have the standard versions of them? This is my biggest question with all this stuff, and it has been the whole time.
Season. In addition, a brand new event, Supreme Arena, will open every Wednesday to Sunday. This is a cross-server Caliber Clash event. Magister Merlin can challenge the higher-ranked Magisters across all of Asperia in this best-of-3 multi-team mode.
Okay, it's still auto, though.
In Supreme Arena, the stage of the defensive side changes regularly. For example, some stages contain asymmetrical layouts or even tiles that can hide heroes, which is very
new formation, sick.
The winner takes all, and not winning is okay, because there's no penalty here. Finally, the new season will also bring along new artifacts. But what exactly are they? And how will Magister Merlin acquire them? So much to uncover in this season! The Song of Strife season is arriving in the land of Asperia. Magister Merlin and companions will discover Ashen Wastes, meet Elsa and Saurin, challenge the trials of the War Song Festival, and form new bonds with Uru Clan. Through charms obtained from Dura's trial and a variety of new seasonal skill, the new season is bringing new powers to all heroes. The new Song of Strife season will be available 42 days after the initial creation of each server.
I still disagree with this.
The earliest available date being May 10th. What kind of unknowns
Just give it to everyone at once.
will Magister Merlin encounter? It's so very exciting. The drinks and snacks are ready. Timing is just right. Come and have a try, and let me know how they taste, all right?
And then final code. All right, so that, honestly, the thing that still annoys me is the fact that we do have separation on the release of this, because it struggles for the whole community to get the hype. But in general, I think this is pretty cool. I'm liking what I see. Like I said, I might do a deep dive into the characters. I think both the characters look really, really decent. It's going to come down to multipliers and stuff like that, and how their survivability goes, because they both have survival mechanics. How often can they proc? All that sort of stuff. We'll have to go through that. But I think it's a really, I'm really excited for this season, see how the whole system works, see how it feels as a game mode and stuff like that. But I think there's enough diversity in this that it's going to be really enjoyable. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'm pretty excited for this one. There's a bunch of stuff coming. Like I said, my only downfall is the fact this 42-day thing. Just let everyone in. Who cares what level you are? That would be my suggestion, but I think it's too late to change that. Anyway, guys, as always, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.